Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And lately I've been working on a Christmassy cabin build. I haven't had many builds up lately, as well as I've just been super busy. I've had a hell of a lot on, and this build, although I know it's not as big as like my town builds, but it has took quite a lot of time because of some of the little detail that I've put in this build. But yeah, I've just been working on this build every now and then, just doing a little half hour here and there when I could spare that. But so I set myself the task of trying to make a sort of wintry Christmas cabin, and make it look like it's winter and there's snow on the roofs and all on the ground, without using the mod, because I know the last Christmas build I did, I used the first snow mod, and a few people commented saying that they don't like to use mods, and I know people don't like to use them, so I thought I would try and build something that looked sort of similar to that mod, albeit it's just on the lot, like the surrounding world around this, so isn't anything I can do about that. But yeah, I've come up with some cool ideas. There is I've tried to create a frozen lake by the cabin as well, which is quite nice. It actually does look like a frozen lake, but yeah, you'll see that later. And then also little bushes and things I've put in. I've tried to make it look like there is snow on the top of them, but yeah, it looks surprisingly nice. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, because a lot of the ideas I had formed up in my mind before I had even started building. So yeah, once I got into it and started putting some of them ideas down, it turned out pretty well. And yeah, so right now I'm just working on the lake area, just drawing that out, making it look all rugged around the edges, changing the colour up in there so it's darker on the inside, so you haven't got them blue tiles that you've got in there when you first build the pool. But yeah, going around putting in some white flooring to make it appear like the snow on the ground, and just instead of just putting that out in the full square of the lot, just trying to make the edges of that look a little bit rugged, because I wanted it to kind of look like maybe the snow was starting to melt away a bit, and that's why it wasn't so much snowy around the rest of around the rest of Granite Falls. I also go and get some, I think it's supposed to be a rug, isn't it? I think we got it in City Living. It is I think they're supposed to be rose petals or something, but there's a white one, so I get that and put that down. I put it all over the floor in this build. I have cut some of it out because this build was getting really too long, and also some of the plant placement as well. I have cut some of that out of the video. You haven't missed a lot. I mean, I've left a bit of the plant placement in just so you can get an idea of what I'm doing. So you can copy it in one of your builds if you want. But yeah, like I said, I've just went round and put all petaled rugs all around here. And yeah, just right now I'm just building a chimney on the side, and I always like to, when I do a chimney like this where there's a sort of room that is supposed to be the bottom bit of the chimney on the ground floor there, I like to always put a little roof on the top there, just so it's not just a flat roof, a flat edge on the top. But yeah, over here as well, because I have deleted the floor on the opposite side of this wall inside the house, the roof was clipping through, so I had to move that out the way, and then I was obviously left with a big gap. I was trying to come up with an idea of how to hide the gap, and I tried with tables and things at this, but that wasn't working out. So yeah, I found them little collectible items in there. I thought if I size them up, put some of the little crystal collectibles around there too, it would just look like snow that has toppled from the roof up above, which also gave us the idea of putting them all around on the ground floor. There's little piles, little heaps of snow here and there Also, you might have just saw that I've took some of the fountains, and that is what I've used to make the bushes look like they've got snow resting on the tops and just on the sides a little bit. Yeah, just taking that. I'm going too fast. My mouth's going too fast for my brain to keep up. Yeah, just taking some of the spherical fountains and sizing them up and just placing them in nicely, and just making sure I don't hide all of the bush, making sure there's some leaves still sticking out here and there. But yeah, it actually does look like there's snow line on the top of them, so I was quite happy with that idea. So yeah, in this build, most of the bushes are like them rounded ones, just because they fitted in better with these round fountains. But yeah, also getting in some like little ground floor plants and a load of white flowers. I know it's not really putting flowers in when it's supposed to be winter, but I couldn't put nothing in, and then if you were putting loads of green plants in, then it was just gonna look too green. So yeah, putting in a load of white plants there, just to try and keep just to dim the green down really. And yeah, a lot of the trays I use are the ones we got in the free Christmas pack, the ones with the little lights around that haven't got any leaves on. And I've also used the really big, I think they're cherry trees, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're cherry trees. But yeah, the colour of them is like a really subtle pink, like it's almost white. It's really, really subtle. So I thought they would fit in quite okay with like the sort of colour style I was going for. And it was mainly just to hide all of the plants, the big trees and everything that's obviously in the world that I can't change. So it was just to sort of just take your eye away from that a bit. But yeah, like I said, going around putting in a load of them collectible items, making little snow heaps under the bushes and things, and also go along and do it along the pavement, which I don't think Sims can actually walk along. So later on I do put some stairs off to the side of the little porchway there, and whenever, like when I was testing this out, whenever I took the Sims into the house, they would always go up the side stairs rather than the ones at the front. And I think it might be because the grid on the collectible items is just overcutting the path too much, so they won't walk up there. But yeah, it looks nice, so I thought I would leave it. Right now I'm trying to make the lake look like it's all iced over, so it's probably not a good idea to let your Sims swim around in here, although I didn't test that out, so I don't even know if that's possible. But yeah, I was taking the little glass boxes off I think it's off like the collectibles you get, you can send them away and then do they come back in these little glass boxes, something like that. But yeah, in the debug items there's one that is empty, so I thought if I just sized it up and popped a load of them in the pool, it would look like it was sort of like frozen and all iced over. But I mean, you can see the little like edges of all the different glass boxes I've used, which I don't know, I wasn't too sure of it at first, but as I was placing more and more, I thought actually it looks quite nice. It gives it just a little bit more detail, and I don't know, I liked it. I thought it looked alright, but yeah, I quite like it. It looks like a ice lake. So, it was a cool idea, that one. But yeah, just going around putting in some more plants and bushes. By this time, as you probably just saw, I did skip through a little bit of the video. Well, quite a bit of the video. I think it was like 10-15 minutes cut out of just placing plants, and oh, it took forever. It was because I was putting the fountains in bushes, and I was also putting some of the trees in the lake to make it look like there's little bushes that have lost their leaves sticking out here and there, and yeah, it took forever. But I thought, you know, like, you saw us place plants before and bushes. And I showed you what I was doing with these bushes to make it look like there was snow on the top. So I thought I'll just cut that out. Just so the video wasn't going to be like, well, just so I didn't have to cut it into two, really. But yeah, I should be finishing up with the plant placement soon, I think. I think after this, yeah, I go around and I put in some more like little snowy bits close to the house, just so it looks like that it could have been snow that has dropped down from the roofs, and now there's little snow mounds here and there. I don't do it on every side. It's just mainly the sides where the roof is sort of sloping down. But yeah, it adds a nice touch to the build, and it makes it look more wintry, and it gives it that like snowy wintry feel. I'm pretty proud of this build. As simple as it is with some of the things, but yeah, that's pretty cool. On the inside, I've tried to, I don't even know what sort of look I was going for. At first I had in mind of doing a sort of traditional kind of cabin type look, and I do sort of go with that with regards to like the wallpapers and flooring I've used. I mean, throughout most of the cabin, it is just the walls are just the same as what I've used on the outside. I've just reflected that onto the inside. But yeah, it's there's some slight modern touches here and there, and a little bit of traditional. But yeah, as it's Christmas, I have just went to town with Christmas decorations. I've put them everywhere, and when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. I've hung them off lights, off banisters, everywhere. Yeah, you might as well just going in with them blue alien plant things. So yeah, I was looking at them and I thought, well, if you raise them up, they would probably look quite like what they're called, icicles. And I wasn't quite sure. I mean, they're as they are now, hanging from the roof, they don't look too bad. But then now, as I'm starting to put these lights in, it just, I don't know, it takes away from the look a bit, and I wasn't quite sure. I was going to remove them, the icicles, but I don't know, I thought I'd leave it in. I was going to put some around the back, but I just totally forgot. But there is a fire. I put a fire out the back, so it probably wouldn't have been the best place to put icicles, really, would it? They would be melting all over. Yeah, working on the inside now, just drawing out a little room there where there is going to be the downstairs toilet. And yeah, like I said, just using the wood flooring here, using the same wallpaper that I've used outside, that like log cabin wall texture. And yeah, I wasn't quite sure what flooring to use at first. I knew I wanted to use a wood one, but just none of them looked quite right. So I went with that old ruggedy one we got with the Halloween pack, I think it was, yeah. And obviously using this new fireplace we have just got, it was like the update they did for the free Christmas pack. We've got some more cool little items. Yeah, just taking some of the fence as well to make like a little fire guard there. And yeah, like I said, there's some little modern elements. I think them green little chairs I've put there, they've just got a little bit more of a modern feel to it. And then on the wall in the corner there, I go and put, well, it's like a bookshelf wall, which looks quite, because of the bookshelves I use, it looks quite modern around that area. But yeah, get a Christmas tree in here as well, and because I've deleted the floor in certain places, I was able to size the Christmas tree up a little. I've put a whole load of presents around the Christmas tree, because my idea for this house originally, well, this cabin, was that it's like a little holiday cabin for take your Sims there, but maybe if you had like a big family, it would be, you'd be able to have them all here and celebrate Christmas. But then some of the rooms ended up getting turned into, well, bedrooms, sorry, ended up getting turned into a bathroom instead, and I've still managed to fit quite a few beds in. I mean, there's 3 bedrooms in total, 2 are double, and then there is one small room which I don't know how, but I've managed to squeeze 3 single beds in there, and I've tried them out, I've tested it out, and your Sims can get into them, so that's alright. But yeah, working on this window now, covering that up with loads of different curtains, just anything that looked nice and anything that would try and hide the roof that was clipping through the wall there. I hate how that happens. I mean, I know if you use a different roof trim, sometimes it doesn't clip through the roof if you use one of the smaller roof trims, but they don't look nice, in my opinion. And anyways, there's some of the smaller ones I'm not quite fond of. So yeah, just got to deal with it. And right now I was just I'm putting some more presents out. But that little table there, the Christmassy table with the nutcracker on, I have put out like a little glass on there, which is supposed to be like a glass of milk, and a little cake for Santa and a carrot for Rudolph. Although when I went back in here and tested this, the cake had disappeared. So probably if you download this, that won't be there. But you know, you can always go bake some cakes and place one there on Christmas Eve. Get the kids to go place a little cake on the table there for Santa. I just thought it was a nice little touch, nice little Christmassy idea. And yeah, a little piano in this corner, because I just really didn't have a clue what to put in this corner. But yeah, just getting some decorations around the place too. Just anything that looked like Christmassy, and because there's that mirror, the star mirror with the lights around it that I've used, we didn't get it in the Christmas pack. It's not technically a Christmas decoration, but you know, it looks quite Christmassy. It's gold and it's got lights on, it's a star. So yeah, just tying anything in that looks Christmassy. Putting some snowflakes on the big window here. I like this window. I think that's what makes it look a bit more modern in here as well. Maybe it's a cabin that's in the middle of getting done up a bit, getting some more modern touches to it. I don't know. Yeah, putting some of these ribbons on the banister of the stairs too. And yeah, the kitchen looks, it's more of an oldie kind of look. It's not modern in the kitchen really. But it still looks nice. I got a little island in the middle, and yeah, I hate how the cabinets are dark since City Living, isn't it? Since the City Living update. Sometimes, I don't know what it is, because sometimes they are dark when I'm building, and then sometimes they're not. So, I don't know. But I've just got to deal with it till something gets sorted out. But yeah, in the middle here I also put some decorations. There's not too many decorations in the kitchen, it's just, yeah, and I think I get one of the little nutcrackers out and put him there. Yeah, and this bit in the middle is where I pop the sink and get a few bar stools around here. And yeah, a few clutter items on the counters. And the curtains, well, I wanted to use them green ones here that I've just put in, but they're just, and the white ones as well. But they were just going, you couldn't see them once I'd placed the white ones there, so I just had to delete the wall so I could place the green ones there without them snapping to the wall, just so they're just in front of the white ones a little bit. And it's quite nice, it's something different. But yeah, working on the dining area, which I wasn't too happy about placing it here, but there was nowhere else to place it. It's just because it's right in front of the doorway. You know, if you're sitting down eating dinner and someone comes in, you're going to be getting a big gust of freezing cold air shooting at you. But it was the only place I could put it, so I had to deal with that. But yeah, just making up a little cabinet area here and gone for a light wood. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to fit in because the rest is all dark, but then like looking into the kitchen, the counters in there, they're a lot more lighter. And it, you know, it's something different. I like to try and make something different. And I love messing about with the move objects too. You know, I don't know, I like it. Yeah, so just filled that up with books and other little things. I think I got some of the snow globes out. I'm sure I got some of them, put them on. You might saw that I put some Christmas crackers on the table as well. I was gonna set the table up, and I've done it in a video before where I put like all plates down and knives and forks and glasses and things, and I was gonna set it up and do it all Christmassy and have Christmas crackers by everybody's chair, but then I just totally forgot about it. I might do it for the pictures, because I haven't took the pictures yet for this even either, so yeah, if I've got time I might set it up for the pictures, but I don't think it'll be like that for the when I upload it though, because a lot of the plates in the debug items, when you put things out like that, a lot of them do just delete themselves and anyways when you download the build. But yeah, working on that outdoor area out the back. I was just a little unsure what to put out here, because like you can't really, I mean, I suppose you could, but with it being a wintry theme, a barbecue wasn't really going to go too well out here. So yeah, I thought stick a fire out here, so it could be nice and cosy while you're sitting out the back here. Get a few chairs out there and just try and make it look nice and cosy. That's why I put like the candles on the fireplace there. Putting some of the Christmas lights around there too, and I do try to put a bar in, but I don't know, I didn't like the look of it, so I got rid of that. And I was going to put the bar in the house, but then I didn't. There wasn't no way to put it. But yeah, if you download this and you want a bar in it, then you know, feel free to go crazy, put whatever you want in it. And yeah, off video I did put in a chest table near the big window at the back there, and like near the big bookcases as well. But yeah, you'll see that in the screenshots. Yeah, right here on this little balcony sort of area I've created. Yeah, I just wanted somewhere that you could sit up here and read a book, but still get the nice views out onto the icy lake through that big window. Yeah, I just like the idea of that. So it's just a little seating area around there. And the bathroom, this is sort of like the main bathroom in the house. It's got a shower in, and obviously toilet and sink. And my idea for this was in here, I thought it would be nice to have a bathroom where you could have someone using the shower and the toilet at the same time, without people getting embarrassed or whatever, like the Sims people. Yeah, so yeah, that was my idea with that. That's why they're in two separate little rooms within the bathroom. And yeah, the little sink area, I like this. It's quite modern in here as well, I suppose, but it still looks nice. It looks nice. And I love that little aqua blue colour as well in here. Quite nice. Using the flooring we got, where did we get that flooring with City Living? I can't remember now. But yeah, like I said, there is 3 bedrooms in here, 2 doubles, and there's 1 bedroom with 3 single beds in. Which, yeah, so you can get quite a few Sims in here. I mean, especially if you've got 2 Sims that are, 2 pairs of Sims that are in a relationship, so you can use up both the double beds there. But yeah, the one I'm working on now is the master bedroom. It has an ensuite bathroom off to the side, and yeah, I think the other double bedroom might be my favourite, or at least the bed area, because I put some nice curtains behind the bed and put a picture in there. It looks quite nice. But yeah, working on the ensuite bathroom now. Got a shower, and I put a bath in there with a shower in, which I don't know why, but hey, I don't know, I was just in build mode. I do some silly things at times. But yeah, this is the bedroom with the 3 beds in. So gone with the blue theme in here, but changed it up with the beds, like they haven't got all the same bedding on, but still keeping with the blue theme like I said. And yeah, there's not a lot left to this build now. We'll go and do the other double bedroom. And oh yeah, this little area I'm working on here is, because it's a holiday home, I thought, well, there's going to be suitcases that have got to go somewhere. You know, if you go on holiday, you take suitcases. So yeah, I thought we could make a little area here with the little suitcase tables, just raising a few of them up so it looks like suitcases all stacked on top of one another. But yeah, not a lot to this now, so I think I'm going to leave it here. And I really don't think I'll be able to get another build done for this year. So yeah, I think this is the last build of the year. So I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, wish you all the best for the new year. And I'll see you in 2017. Bye guys.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. From this